guys, welcome back to Cooking with Frisbees, and today is Paella Day. Now, don't come at me for all the things that I don't do traditional for how your family makes it or your tradition is, but some of it is about what I had on hand and some of it is about what I could find. So for me, I love chorizo and chicken, but I also love to add seafood to mine. So I've got a little bit of shrimp and a couple of clams that I'm gonna add at the very, very end. Also, I didn't have arborio rice and I've had a hard time finding it actually. So I am using some Spanish rice, about 2 cups that I already had that was in the pantry. I've got onions, garlic, parsley, some red bell peppers, and already on the stove, I have 2 cups of chicken stock, a cup of wine, and a couple of little threads of saffron. So that's gonna be our very tasty, lovely meal. So I'm gonna start with chorizo and get it going in my pan. The thing is though, I got Mexican chorizo and not the Spanish chorizo, which is a dry chorizo, more like a pepperoni, where you get it in a full length and you can slice it yourself. So, this is gonna be a little bit different, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my onions and my chorizo started. Come on. Also, I don't have a paella pan, but I have my handy dandy, always trusted, wonderful glazed cast iron. So I'm gonna start here and add my onions. These are gonna cook down for about 5 minutes, including the chorizo. So I wanna get it cooked. This is gonna go to a final end cook. So you only have to kind of par cook everything. So those are without the casings. I should have probably started my pan and got it a little bit hotter, which I didn't, but give me a minute and it'll come up to temperature and you'll start to see it start and sizzle. I have also chicken breasts. I have 1 chicken breast. Because we're cooking for 2, we're not cooking for 4 or 6 or 8. Paella is a great meal to feed whole families, huge families, but today it's just us. So we're just gonna do a little bit at a time. I'm gonna grab my spatula so I can break up the chorizo a little bit. This will come up to speed pretty quick. Chorizo is really fatty, so you don't always have to put extra oil in, but I'm protecting my pan more than anything. Then as the chorizo cooks, I'll keep it in bite-sized pieces and chunks. This is one of those meals that you kind of cook in sections. So I'm gonna pre-cook my onions and my chorizo, and then I'm gonna switch and I'm gonna cook my chicken and my red bell peppers, and then I'm gonna throw everything back in the pan with the rice. I'm gonna add here's my mixture. This is 2 cups of chicken stock, 1 cup of wine, and a few threads of saffron. It'll help give it some beautiful color too. And here we go. We're sizzling already.
What's the cook time?
Altogether, the whole thing, I'm expecting this to take me about an hour to cook. So I'm gonna pre-cook. Like I said, I'm pre-cooking the chorizo and onions, and I'll remove them, and then I'm gonna cook the chicken, cook the chicken and the red bell peppers and take those out, and then add the rice and everything back into the pan, all the liquids. The liquids and everything else have to cook for about 20 minutes. And then last 5 minutes, I'll throw in the shrimp and the clams, and hopefully then after about 5 minutes it'll all be done. So It's not a hella long cook like a cassoulet, but it's got parts to it, right? But it was a rainy day today, so figured I'd take time to cook in the kitchen. So stick with me. These have been cooking for about a couple minutes. I would say 3 or 4 minutes. Like you say, these are not browned. The onions are just barely softened. Just enough to get a little cook on them. So next, I do not clean this pan for the next cook. My next cook is gonna be my red bell pepper and my chicken. This one I am gonna add a little fat to because neither of them have any fat. So here's this is a one sliced chicken breast. It's on the small side, but you'll notice I haven't seasoned anything with salt or pepper. And there's a reason for that, because now I'm adding the red bell pepper. The reason for that is simply because the rice that I have is pre-seasoned, and I don't want to add any additional salt to that. So this is my garlic. It's about a teaspoon of garlic. I'm gonna wait. I am gonna add it here at the very end of this cook because I want to cook off some of the rawness of the garlic, but I don't want it to burn, so I'll wait for these guys. This will probably take another 2 minutes. All right, these are not cooked all the way through. Again, the chicken doesn't have to be. We're gonna do a long cook. I did add the garlic, about a teaspoon of garlic, and trying to get this all out. Okay, so now we're gonna add the rice. I think I told you guys this was the rice that I have. This is one of the Spanish rices. It does have some flavoring in it already. I'm gonna add my water to it. So this is, like I said, 2 cups of water. This is warmed. Oh, look at that beautiful like yellow color. And then I'm gonna add back in my chorizo and my chicken and my garlic and my onions. Spread those all out. Let these guys come to a little bit of a boil, and then we're gonna cover it and let it go and do its magic. But I am gonna let it go ahead and come to a boil. Ouch, that's a little bit hot.
Usually happens when it's over fire.
Why do I mistake that all the time? I do that too many times. Oh, piece of chorizo. Okay. Nice and simmery, very low temperature, super low temp. I'm gonna cover this and we're gonna let this go for 20 minutes. This is cooking the rice, finishing the chicken, softening the vegetables, and we'll come back in about 20 minutes and add some more stuff. Let's see, it smells so good in here. I wish y'all could smell, but, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it really smells good. It does look a little dry though. if I'm being honest. Not that, I mean, I like a good crunchy bottom on my paella, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more. I did go ahead and I finished the rest of that, which was about, I don't know, I'm gonna say this is about a cup. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here before. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here. Turn that off. Then I'm gonna get my clams and my shrimp. All right, these are just 8 prawns. They're a good size. I'd say they're probably 20 to 25. I'm gonna stick these guys in here. They won't take but a few minutes to cook because they're so large. And then we got these lovely, beautiful.
They call them long necks. I call those cherry stone.
We call them long necks here. I know cherry stone I've heard before up in the north, but
That's where I'm from.
I'm gonna close this up, not with that hand. That looks so yummy. All right, we're closing it up. We're going 5 more minutes, guys. Be right back. All right, it's been 5 minutes. Let's take a lookie. Whoa! Oh, the clams haven't opened.
Nope, they need a little more time. They're starting to.
They're starting to. They do need a little bit more time. I'm gonna close this back up because we have a good amount of liquid in there. And I'm gonna start a timer for probably 3 minutes and we'll come back and check them again. All right, let's take a look. Oh, there we go.
Lots of steam.
I might have one clam that didn't open.
He looks like he still wants to.
That's okay though. So I'm gonna turn this off. We're gonna go over to the board. This is really heavy.
Watch behind you.
Watch out, Bentley. All right. And last but not least, okay, I know this is very measly, but it's what we got. These are the last of our peas from our garden. I don't know that they're gonna come back any further, but I'm adding them. It's pretty typical.
Summertime is on us.
Yeah. And I'm gonna add some of mine. These are the few little sugar snap peas I had. And then last is some parsley from the garden. And now I'm gonna cover this and we're gonna let it sit for 5 minutes. That's just gonna let everything settle down. Have a little chill time. And I'm gonna pour my glass of wine and we're gonna get ready to eat dinner. This is it. Okay, it's officially set for 5 minutes. Oh my gosh.
Let's see what we got here. Wow.
Doesn't it look amazing? I love it.
That is just
all the
amazing.
clams open. We only had 6 clams. We only had 8 shrimp. Only 1 chicken breast and 2 small chorizo sausages. But do you see how much food this made? And this is like rice and peas and
It's a lot.
it's a lot. So I'm gonna try and get in here
For the 2 of us.
for a taste. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna pull a little bit out. Here we go. Oh my gosh, the rice looks really good. Oh, this is gonna be hot. Wow. I do not want to singe the roof of my mouth.
Yeah, once you burn the taste
Yeah.
buds.
That's really hot. That flavor Oh my gosh, it's everything, Keith. It really is. I mean, it's hot. It's really, really hot.
I'm gonna have to wait because
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for a minute.
I like my food to be room temperature.
I'm not so much that person, but
What flavors are coming through?
chorizo.
Okay.
So remember, I didn't salt or pepper anything.
Yeah, you didn't season anything.
Nothing. So, but also I used the Spanish rice, and then also my liquid was the white wine and the chicken stock with a little bit of saffron in it. So I think it just all led to this perfect portions. Oh my gosh, it's really good, Keith.
It's not too hot. The chorizo's not too hot.
No,
Because you know me and my sensitive constitution.
I know, but I'm gonna give you a little piece here.
I'm not traveling this week, so.
And this is probably something that you wouldn't eat on a regular basis.
Incoming.
Incoming. Right?
Oh my God. Wow. And that's not even the seafood in there.
That's not even.
That's just chicken, chorizo.
Look at the clams, they're just nestled
Oh my God.
perfectly in there.
That's tremendous. Look at that. Look at this forkful right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's worth it. Try it.
It's good stuff. So you would say this is a success?
Big success.
Sunday dinner on Cooking with the Frisbees.
On a rainy Sunday.
Guys,
Perfect time to do
thanks
it.
for watching. I'm gonna let that cool down to a reasonable temperature so I don't lose my taste buds for the rest of the week. And we thank you guys for watching. Beth just gave you the shimmy. That means it's extra good. You know that if you watch any of our episodes. So thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks for the subscribership. We just hit a milestone. We just went over 300 subscribers.
Yeah.
I know it's not like, you know, the young kids with the million subscribers,
Millions,
but it's organic growth and it says that you like what you're seeing. So we much appreciate it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.